March Madness was something special, something I had never thought I'd be a part of coming out of high school. It was just a phenomenal experience being around all these great players and having that experience. And last year, it was a humbling ending, I think, because we just thought it was going to be given to us because we did it the first year. And it taught a lot of us young guys that we got to really work for this year coming up. It was unbelievable. It was something I always dreamed of doing, just being a part of a team like that, playing on that level, scoring a point. It was just crazy just being there.
March Madness and how it impacted my life and how it made me feel. It's something that you really wouldn't understand unless you actually got to be in it. And now that I was in it and I get to watch it again, it just makes it that much more, I want to say amazing to me, because playing in that, when you playing, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Like, you play it as, you know this can be your last game, but you want to win every game no matter when you play. But now watching it and understanding that you was a part of that, it's that much more like satisfying to me. I wish I could have did it again.
The exposure that it led to Georgia State, for our team, coaches, everybody, was something that you cannot buy. In the little five-day stretch, we had over 5,000 articles written on us about throughout the country. Obviously, you had the championship, the win over Baylor, an exciting game against Xavier. The ratings, if you look at them, they were among the top-rated games in the NCAA tournament the first weekend last year. So it's one of those things you don't really get to enjoy it when you're a part of it, because it's nonstop work. The one story that I tell people, because they always ask about getting into the business and stuff. We won going into the selection Sunday when they announced the field. That morning I woke up at 7 o'clock, and by the time we won the championship, got back to Atlanta, it was about 2:45 in the morning. I actually just stayed in my office and worked and didn't actually go to home or go to sleep till about 10:30 the next night.
Wow.
Because you only get one opportunity at something as big as March Madness. And that was part of what you either make your school millions of dollars or you cost your school millions of dollars. And the second isn't an option. Now, with that said, was it a lot of hard work? Yeah, but it's rewarding hard work. You build relationships with members of the media that will last forever. There are people now who I can call that may not have answered my phone call before because they didn't know who I was or who Georgia State was. But that's kind of why we do what we do. And I mean, so a lot of that was extremely rewarding. It was extremely tiring, and by the time it was all over, we were all ready for a good couple days off. But I enjoyed every minute of it, and I would do it every year if given the opportunity.
With the team making it, like, they made it to the third round, right? They lost in the third round. So what qualities do you think that they brought that made them make it that far?
I think last year's team had a true first off, they had great team chemistry. Those guys knew what each guy on the court was going to do at every moment. They also had what I like to call a killer instinct. They knew if they got a team down by 5 points, well, all right, let's get them down by 10. If they had a team down by 10, let's get them down by 15. The reverse also, they knew if they got down, there was no reason they couldn't come back and win a game. And that's exactly how the Baylor game played out. We were down 12 points with 2:53 to play. And at no point, if they were over in the huddle, did you see guys sulking or just, man, we're not going to be able to do this today. It was, all right, we can do this. And when you have that belief in yourself, whether you're playing basketball or doing anything else, you always find yourself to be unstoppable. And that's how those guys reacted to it. Even sitting courtside, I'm sitting there going, all right, I don't know if this is going to play out the exact way we really wanted it to, but I know we're going to go down swinging. And our guys went down swinging. And that's what, led to what really became one of the storylines of the tournament last year. And that's why I think it was so fun to be a part of, because it was genuine guys who really wanted to do well, who cared about each other, and who at the end of the day were just darn good at basketball.
You have to work extremely hard. Just making it to the tournament is a big deal, and teams that actually get to the Sweet 16, Elite Eight, Final Four, and actually win a championship, like, you just can imagine what team chemistry and what luck they had. Like, some people might not think you have luck sometimes. You have calls that go your way, sometimes they don't. So I can just say the work ethic that you have to get there is tremendous. Like, do everything possible. That's why I have wrist tattoos, overcome anything. Like, you have to do anything possible to get the win.
I feel like last year's season really is motivating a lot of us just to get better. We have to get a whole lot better because everyone's underestimating us right now.
that team, I know we did early morning workouts that were crazy. We did stuff like Navy SEAL training, did Army training, and that really like brings your team together. We have a team psychologist who helps us just off the court issues, like our mind, how we affect the game with thinking it and doing it on the court. So we'll talk to her and she'll give us little tips like always talk to your teammates even when they're down, like try to pick them up to make them do the next thing right.
They preach it every day. We come in here, it's all work. It's laughing and fun because we all like each other, but it's work. We have to get better every day, every single day we step on the court.
Really, this is my family. Like I tell people that all the time. Living in Ohio and coming down here, I'm here 10 or 11 months out of the year. I see them more than my family. This becomes your family. And with the coaching, like he just put us in the right spots at the right time to do great things. My plans after I graduate is to look and see where the best opportunity for me playing professionally would be, either here in America or overseas. Also, I plan on opening businesses such as Chick-fil-A, Auntie Annie's, Waffle House, chain restaurants, possibly Chick-fil-A, and expanding my family business with a trucking company.
I plan on getting my degree first, and then wherever basketball can take me.